Man, y'all know who that is over there. Y'all know it's Pop, man. We always over here on this couch. His couch, my couch, somebody's couch. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. The lady went viral for wanting to leave, basically the good guy. Her husband that ain't doing nothing wrong. She got a little response video because her comment section, if you go to the video and I went through it, the comment section, men and women were very, very honest with her to let her know, basically, ma'am, we smell BS.
Support your friends, fuck, nigga.
You heard what he said.
You out here supporting these celebrities and these big businesses. Support your friends, then.
You heard what he said.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly. Oh Lord, I look good. Touch my swag.
Yes, sir.
I wish you would. On my mama.
Yeah.
On my.
Okay, the video of me opening up about my marriage has over almost 3 million views now. And if you go look at it and read the comments, you will find a lot of really harsh, rude comments. And the reason why I'm going to continue to show up on here and talk about this issue is because I know that I'm not the only woman in my shoes that is feeling the way that I feel, who feels maybe unsure about their relationship or feels like a disconnect in their marriage. And for the majority of the comments, the women showed up with compassion, with ideas, with advice, with books, and all of these things. And men mainly showed up with judgment, assumptions, insults, like vulgar comments. And maybe that lack of emotional safety.
See, this is where she starts sign languaging. See, this is that new modern day bullshit where now we trying to shame men for being honest. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I went through a comment section really, really well. There were no vulgar comments in there, Debo. There were men in there making the typical statements that we make, right? One of her biggest comments was a man putting in there, they say a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family, but a woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. Those are the kind of comments that were left. What nobody being vocal. I made sure I went through a lot. I made sure I took my time and I scrolled and I scrolled. Another thing I'm going to call her out on is she's also lying about. Her comment sections were full of women also who called her out. They wasn't in there with all that compassion and all that. There was a lot of women in there that was like, girl, bye. There's a lot of women in there in her comment section that was like, ma'am, you do know the man that you talking about leaving is the man that most of us is trying to get. This is where this is capping. Because I made sure to do my homework before I shot this video. Now, I thought when I first went through her first video, I thought I grasped she was lying. So I made sure to go do a little more homework. Oh, she lying through her damn teeth. The next thing that I hate, this emotional safety mess that she finna try to run. Why is it that women want to do and say whatever they want and ain't nobody else supposed to feel a certain type of way about what you do? Ma'am, for most of the men in your comment section, they're confused. So if he's loyal, he's a good dad, he's a good provider, he don't beat on you, mistreat you, and you still telling us you unhappy. So a lot of the men in your comment section don't know what to do with that. So basically you're telling me that I can be this good man and you can wake up after 10 years and 3 kids and look me in my face and tell me that you done thought so much about divorce that you got a plan out on where you would stay and the logistics and who get the dogs and all the other whoop-de-whoop-whoop that she said in the last video. So in your comment section, of course, it's not going to be the nicest things. Men are genuinely trying to figure out what else could that man do.
Go where you're celebrated and not where you're tolerated. I said it, I'm going to say it again. Men have to actually start to do a better job in their selection process.
I
Now,
agree.
and that's part of his problem. Now, his whole entire world is about to be turned upside down because you got somebody that the only thing that they're thinking about is just themselves. You know, now here's the thing. Got over 4 million views and everything,
Man, it's
right?
about 4 now.
Okay, but check this out. You know what this is about? Once more and again, afterwards. The clicks, likes, and views.
You know, man, it's also crazy. I thought, now that you just said that, you finna blow up your whole family for them clicks,
Likes and views. Why?
From
Because-
strangers.
Right. No. Right. Why? Because I don't care about my family the way that he does. What my number one thing is about me. And that's what she's going through, and that's what she's actually showing. And here's the thing. In this modern world that we live in, the women think that they're supposed to be able to do whatever they want to do, and nobody is supposed to say anything about what they do. That's what you got with this lady.
And as we hop back in, they also feel like they don't need to have no sense of duty. The
No.
same way that they say good men need to make sure that we sit and worry about the bad men, which we do. That's why you have cops. That's why you have the good guys who go and chase the bad guys. That's why you have fathers who look out for their daughters. That's why you have fathers that look out for their mothers and their sisters and their aunties, because they understand they are the weaker vessel. So I got to take care of these people. That's my duty. Not just to me, not just to my family, but to society,
Yes.
to the community.
Yes.
They feel like they don't have no duty to shit, but
That's
them.
right. For themselves. That's right. It's the team on me.
Roscoe Jenkins.
When women open up, like maybe that's a part of why so many women feel unseen in their relationships or feel similar to the way that I do. Now, my husband does not react that way, but if you go read the comments,
So why
as
are
a
you
woman,
making the TikToks?
you may realize, like, okay, men, maybe this isn't on the women of why the divorce rates are skyrocketing, which that's like the comment of most of the men is saying that, oh, women are the reason why. Like,
You are.
there's so many divorces recently or whatever. I'm not like blaming men for all.
Now here's the thing that's crazy that she overlooking. Ma'am, you basically got on here and told the world you're leaving this man for no good
No
reason.
reason.
Because basically you bored.
And remember the videos that we've actually done before in the past when the lawyers that these women went to, they actually said once more and again that the women was leaving because they was unhappy. They didn't have a real reason for leaving.
She don't either.
They said
That's
they
the
don't
thing.
have a real reason for leaving.
She did that first video and she couldn't give us a good reason for leaving.
And she's saying the same thing. But the divorce lawyers said the same thing. These women just leave, man, and they have no reason
So
for leaving.
if everything that he been doing is good, ma'am, what else do you want men in your comment section to come up with than women are the reason for divorces? You're leaving right now for no good damn
She's
reason.
leaving because I want to get crack.
I'm telling you.
Divorces.
You
I'm
ain't
just
never
saying,
lied.
maybe instead of coming in hot with like blame and judgment, maybe be more curious.
They never want to accountability.
No.
And ask more questions.
These hoes think
because
we
when
they
women
friends.
open
I
up
don't want to sit
about
and
maybe
ask you a
something
bunch
that's
of
missing
questions
in
and
their
you can't even tell me
marriage,
what you want to leave for.
I feel like we often get called like selfish or dramatic or
'Cause you are.
like
'Cause you
a lot
are.
of people like saying, oh well, your husband should just leave you if you're not happy. Like you have the perfect man, like, and he can't, whatever. Like this is why we're not getting married, is because even if we're perfect, which by the way, no one is, okay? I didn't go on that video to bash about my husband, so of course I'm not going to get on there and air all of our dirty laundry. I was simply saying, this is how I feel. This is what's going on in our marriage. And what advice do you have? So instead of maybe attacking people for speaking up about how they're feeling, we ask more questions or we
No, actually, I'm tired of listening to you. I'm sick of these wannabe grown people and these wannabe grown women who want us to handle them with kid gloves. Debo, here's reality. Man, what question did you really want everybody to ask? You went to the internet and you basically said you wanted to leave your husband because you bored, or you think you missing out on something, or you feel like you didn't get enough penis from other different men before you done took his for the last 10 years, and now TikTok and the internet got you thinking that you can do better and that the grass is greener on the other side. I don't know what else you want people to get from your first video. Your first video said he was a good man and you thinking about leaving. That's all people heard, ma'am. I don't know what else the hell you thought they heard. All they heard is that he ain't doing nothing wrong and you want to be outside. That's all they heard.
But you notice all the time when you do this with women, there's two words that they all say that we're gonna dive into real quick. They all always say, "I feel."
Come on now.
Not what's real and not what's reality, but it's
I
always
feel.
based on "I feel." Because you feel this particular way, but hold on. But the way that you're feeling, that's not what's actually going on in your relationship. Your relationship is fantastic, but you are willing, hold on, you are willing to throw away your relationship about you talking about how you feel. Because you are living in a different fantasy world in your mind about that's attached to how you talking about how you feel. It's not a real world. And guess what? The real world is that you got a husband and you got a life that a lot of women wish that they had.
Her comment section told her that.
That's what's real.
There were other women in her comment section that told her that.
That's my point. That's what's real. See, that's reality. That's not based on a feeling. That's based on what's real. You trying to go and chase after something that is a feeling that, guess what? You ain't gonna never get that feeling fulfilled that you talking about. And I'm done.
Let me tell you what's crazy since you said that. This whole time, I ain't never looked at her handle name. The handle name to her page is Chaos with Camilla. If that didn't tell us the problem in her marriage right now, I don't know what did.
Clicks, likes, and views.
She just told you she wants to live in chaos. D-Wo, you know the problem in her marriage? He ain't taking her through it.
It ain't chaos.
It's not chaos. It's not a roller coaster.
That's why they leave the
Vivian Green had it on a song. She said, "I'm on an emotional roller coaster." That's what she want, and my man ain't providing it.
No, he's not
right?
providing.
He go to work and he come home.
Yes.
He at the kids' baseball games.
Yes.
He at the soccer games.
Yes.
He at the Girl Scouts.
Yes.
He at the Boy Scouts.
Yes.
Right? He at church.
Yes.
He at the grocery store.
Yes.
He cutting the yard.
Yes.
He fixing the fence.
Yes.
Right? Ain't no chaos.
No.
Camilla don't want that shit.
I can't talk bad about him though.
Yeah, you heard what she just said. My name is Chaos with Camilla, meaning I need him to come in here and act a fool and don't do what he do.
But I can't talk bad about him.
I know, so that's why I need some chaos. So what he need to do is hey look, don't bring your ass right home from work no more.
I want somebody I can talk about. See, I want somebody that I can go and sit around my girlfriend.
No, I sit on this damn TikTok and use for money.
That's right. Well,
Cause she trying to monetize their personal life and find another way to make money, like the rest of these other lame ass slimy bitches who do this right here. Cause I don't really respect the women who get out here and be trying to take their personal business and monetize it. I think that shit's corny as fuck.
And you sitting around out here, and that's what you're doing. You know, and
I ain't got a problem with the couples because they both agreeing on it. Right. But when it's one person like this, I ain't with it.
You sitting around that you don't do it all the way. I mean, because I'm gonna say again,
if he was smart, he'd leave
for clicks, likes, and views. I mean, but at the end of the day, there's no chaos. So see, you want some chaos once again because you're a woman. Because guess what? Because see, once again, you can't get with your homegirls and talk bad about your husband, and that bothers you.
Yes, because when you get with your homegirls, guess who got the kids? He do.
He got it.
See, you want to be able to go out and have these little drinks and martinis and talk shit and be like, I had to ask my mama, I had to ask my daddy or his mama or his daddy. But because he doing it, you ain't got nothing to say. Well, you know he came home on time today, girl. Again, for the 30-100 day in a row. Yeah, I went through his phone. Wasn't nothing in there. Yeah, he gonna watch the kids and Everything is he just gonna do right.
She mad.
And that ain't chaos, and she don't know what to do with that.
No, she mad because she can't talk bad about it.
Yeah, well, as we
That's
we walk on out the door, I agree with you when you say can't talk bad about him. But here's the thing, ma'am, you gonna leave this man and you gonna go out here and you probably gonna run into a man that is chaotic, and you gonna hate life. You gonna wish your ass had stayed at home. You don't really want no dude that's out here taking you through it like that.
That's when you gonna appreciate that guy you left after 10 years.
And here's the problem: he gonna be gone.
He gone.
And there gonna be another woman who done seen your videos that's finna come in here and take your husband and be a good stepmama and marry him and ride off into the sunset. Remember, ma'am, he 32 and he a man. He can go reproduce forever.
You gonna look up Maria Sue Young gonna have him.
It's me and Pop. You heard what he said. Y'all heard what he said. She gonna look up and Maria Sue Young gonna have it. It's me and Pop. We OVOD count, man. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. Y'all go check us out.